Maher! You're full of shite!
I swear to God, you read it yourself if you don't believe me.
You read yourself, you might. I don't have my glasses.
Right, give me a second, okay? Hey, I just wanted to say I don't think
Hey.
Well, hey, that's what it says. Why, what do you want?
I don't know, maybe excuse me, Dr. Collis?
But you see, I'm not a doctor.
Not yet, you're not. What about you if it said it was in the bag?
Hopefully it's in the bag. The Bible's not till next summer, so...
I'm sure it'll be grand. It's a formality. Anyway, go on, interrupt you.
Okay. Hey, I just wanted to say I don't think you gave my last essay a fair mark. I realise it's 2-1, but even so, the essay has...
What did you give it?
61, I think.
Well, that's a 2-1.
I know it's 2-1. Tara knows it's a 2-1. I realise it's a 2-1. Larry, please, get the next bit. You ready? Now, the essay has every one of the following. Is predicated upon, speaks to twice, is informed by, again, twice, gendering, represents in place of represents, and it has discourse no fewer than 7 times.
7?
So 61% is a disgrace. In my opinion. T.
Tea?
That's what it says, T.
How much wine are you after? It's only a blonde. It's a wine, it's gotta be. Sure.
Be my guest.
TARMA at hotmail.com.
Tarma.
Well, it's hardly Tarma now. You sure this is her email?
Who else could Tarma be?
Well, anyone can have anything for their email address.
Yes. Come here. She's not taking any of your electives.
Oh, you should be so lucky. She did. You know what I'll do with ban that bloody coat she's always wearing?
The parking.
Aye, ban it so we can get a look at that glorious arse on her. You know, she walks like a crow too. Did you ever notice that? Where is she on that?
I wouldn't let your man hear you talk like that.
Aye, you're even thinking. Maybe she sleeps in that bloody yoke all the same.
She is easy on the eye, I grant you. Even when she's down in the dumps. And she gets a tiny track of pimples up here.
Collis, you got it bad. When you're obsessing over a girl's acne. Now, listen, you want to be careful with that one. I'm not messing with you. Have it with kid gloves. She's been in and out of John and God's, right?
Is that true, though?
Straight from the horse's mouth.
On account of that business with the twin sister?
Even before that business with her twin sister, it was Tara herself that found the body. And a house in Daddy's Post estate. What does that do to a family? Never thought I'd see the day Big Michael Dan was brought to tears.
Kind of surprised yourself didn't take the year out.
Well, a year at least. All I'm saying, amigo, handle with care.
Well, if this is her, says you.
If this is her, is right.
Well, I guess we'll find out soon enough.
When she's dropping by.
What is it now? 10 minutes.
Oh, I love you and leaving.
Lecture?
Tutorial. Oh, and let us know how you get on, eh? Romeo.
Go. Teach a tutorial, Larry. The essay has every one of the following. Is predicated upon, speaks to twice, is informed by, again twice, gendering, represents in place of represents, and it has discourse no fewer than 7 times. So 61% is a disgrace in my opinion. So?
So?
I don't really see what you're after here, Tara.
Don't you?
Well, no, if I'm honest, I mean 61% is a good mark. I mean, it is a 2.
2-1, I know.
Right, well, I mean to say, use the word discourse, what was it, 7 times, hardly makes a good excuse for it.
I was taking the mick. Seriously, did you not realise?
Obviously, I realised. Tell me something. Have some sort of neon sign above my head that says this one's fair game.
Pretty much.
Well, you wouldn't send an email like this to Cormac Lynch, I can tell you that.
That's because Cormac Lynch is a cow, Steve.
Don't speak ill of my colleagues.
Okay, I won't. She is, but...
You wouldn't call her Steve either.
Obviously I wouldn't.
You know what I'm saying, smart ass. Right, fine. If it's not about the essay, what exactly is this about?
It's about your creative writing module. I was wondering if I could transfer in.
We're 6 weeks into term.
Yeah, I know.
Well, there's already work submitted. I mean, what about the marks?
I could easily do that, seriously.
But
How soon would you need it in?
Well, you're already doing your 60 credits,
I
no?
know, but I would just transfer from my normal psychology.
It's not as easy as just track. Have you spoke to Cormac Lynch about any of this?
Not yet. No.
Right. Well, you would need to. And Larry, and Dr. Kehoe. I mean, he is the 3rd year academic advisor, so...
I know, but I just wanted to make sure that it was okay with you first.
And you just drop out of Dr. Lynch's elective.
That's the plan, man.
She is not going to like that. She is not going to like that one little bit.
Oh, bollocks! She hates me! Already threatened to fail me?
In all fairness, Larry Kehoe says your attendance record is bloody appalling.
Well, you know, good days and bad days.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. If Carmel Lynch is okay with it, I mean really, right, she's fine with it. And Larry Kehoe gives you the go-ahead, then grand. We'll make room for you.
Sound?
Okay, right, but there is a piece of work we need in, okay? Due 2 weeks ago. Bit of what they call flash fiction. You get the go-ahead, they'll clue you in what it involves. Sound fair?
Cool, lass. You see me, Steve?
So I explained to her what flash fiction is. You know the famous example, right? Ernest Hemingway. For sale. Baby shoes, never worn.
I don't get it.
What's not to get? It's a whole story in a nutshell. It's a 6-word story.
I don't want you to respect. I think I'll stick to the history and leave you RT City types to 6-word stories.
You are some kind of Philistine, you know that, Kehoe.
I've always been of the belief that poetry is 90% inspiration and 10% masturbation.
Ah, finally, it's a subject that you would know something about.
Oh, cute, cute. So what did you send in to you?
Right, well, that's just it. It wasn't even sent in. It was just shoved under the door.
You're kidding me? This isn't even typed.
Oh, well, I noticed. Now read it.
You take me by the hair. You kiss my...
Go on. Don't be shy.
You take me by the hair. You kiss my dark nipple. If I bite, if I spit, it's how you bruise me with your mouth. I want your desire to leave a mark. No fucking way.
I'm telling you.
You spoken to her?
No, I wanted to show it to you first.
What are you going to say to her? Miss Maher, will you show me your dark nipple? Do you want me to talk to her? Is that it?
No, I don't. No way, Jose.
You're not thinking of passing this.
Aren't I? It's a full story. It has as few or as many words as is needed.
But it's not a story. Tell you what, a story, Collis. Show me the marks of desire in that hot young body. Now that'll be a story. You can't pass this.
Why not?
What if your man finds out?
Ah, since when has Tom Hurley ever been the slightest interest in the practicalities? So long as the wheels keep turning.
You're forgetting he's took his teas with Michael Dan, always has been.
Then he should be delighted. She's doing alright, no?
What if he finds out what she wrote?
How? You gonna tell him, Harry?
No.
You know what I think? I think you're jealous.
Of course I'm fucking jealous. Sarah, walking porn more. And you're getting a sexy love note.
Coursework. That's all it is.
Coursework, right. You don't get coursework like that in history. So come on.
Would you? Would what?
What do you think? Would you bang her?
No! You can't start banging your own students.
She's an adult, you're a single man, Steve.
I'm 10. I'm probably 12 years older than
I more to the point Michael Dan and knock 7 colours of shite at
More
you.
to the point is she's taking the James elective.
You give Michael Dan's girl extra points because you're banging her.
I'm not banging her, Jesus! Okay? Okay. Suppose we did have a fling, and then suppose she wanted to end it, or worse, I did. What happens then? See what I'm saying? You're not seriously telling me you think of doing it, Larry.
You're not seriously telling me you're not thinking of doing it?
Make it go any faster. You're such an old woman, Steve.
Too many farmers!
Yeah, right.
No, seriously, too many farmers down hereabouts. Walking along the road. You want to stand one candle? And I'll tell you what, baby, it's history.
Steady boy, come on, would you?
Give me a second to lock this, will you?
Like anyone's gonna steal your bike?
Well?
Well, you're not down in Dublin anymore, Steve.
Bit off the beaten track, no?
I thought that's what would appeal to you, being off the beaten track and all. Don't! Me and Quavy used to come out here.
Aye. You really loved it.
Why lover? You never been in love before?
In love? I thought you and I weren't allowed to use the L word.
This is different. This is history I'm asking about.
Ah, history.
So,
Right. Come on. So, there was a Spanish girl. It was a long time ago. She couldn't have been as, well, much older than you are now. I guess if I ever was in love, it was with her.
so you lived in Spain, right?
Funny thing about Spanish, they're so much more direct. They don't actually say the word te amo, though the verb exists. They say te quiero. It means, I want you. I like that. It's to the point.
So, were you in love with her?
Well, that's just it. What do we talk about when we talk about love, huh? I mean, they always say that Eskimos have, what, 20 words for snow? Yet here we are with the one word size fits all for the whole smorgasbord. Is it any wonder that it causes such mischief? So, myself and Tonya, we decided to do something about it.
That her name? Tonya?
What? It was Antonia. Anyway, it was Tonia's idea of mine, but she decided to add a bit of refinement to the language.
Which?
What?
Which language?
Oh, both. Eaton didn't really seem to matter. We switched freely between the two of them. Anyway, right, so she comes up with the idea, right, of using the spectrum, and you lay the verb alongside it, and it would give you 7 different colours of love. Do you follow? Right, okay. So at one end of the spectrum, you've got red, hot desire. That is pure sensual love. It's visceral hunger. It's the kind of person that's just so crazy about it, maybe you just want to bite into them. And then, well, at the other end of the spectrum, you've got violet love. Now, the violet love, that is love that's devoid of anything sexual. You know what, Tara? It's very hard to find something that fits entirely into the violet.
Yeah. How about chocolate?
Oh, come on, man. Chocolate isn't sexual. I'm telling you, Tara, the more you think about it, the more every kind of love has some element of sex. The smell of coffee in the morning. It's pure sex, man.
I loved my sister, Quiver. Nothing sexual about that.
Right. Fair point.
I'll never feel anything as strong as that again, ever.
Like I love being a dog, right?
Jackie was shy.
Well, I go on. Okay, right, so here is where the fun starts, right? To have a sliding scale of 1 to 7, well, that's just pretty boring. So, instead of Tonya, we started to look at the colours in between, like blue. What does the colour blue mean to you?
Blue, like, I get the blues?
Exactly. Only, it's not just the moody blues. We also say true blue and blue-blooded, and, well, then there's the blue movies. So, blue love is the sort of love that makes you feel every kind of blue.
Blue love, so then,
Well, what about green? Say, like, what does green mean to you?
I don't know, jealousy?
Well, we do so, green with envy, but there's also naivety and youth and hope, even. So, it's not just a green-eyed monster. And the same goes with yellow, too. His mama named him Larry, but his friends just called him Yellow. Tony didn't go for that either. She always thought of Yellow as being lucky. I never knew, was that her or was it a Spanish thing?
What strikes me is if you have blue love and then a massive streak of yellow running through it, surely that makes you green with envy.
You're getting the hang of this.
She sounds interesting.
Tonya? Yeah. She was.
So why did you just break up?
It's a long story. Let's just say I couldn't take teaching English anymore as a foreign language, and well, she didn't want to move here, so that was that, I guess.
What? You could have stayed on if you really loved her.
Maybe. Good. Anyway, so now we have 7 refinements for the one word, okay? But she wasn't happy with that. Not Antonia Lopez. No. She keeps coming back to it. So I come up with the idea of maybe using matte and gloss, right? So gloss, if you love, is new and exciting. And matte if it's routine, dull even. Or we feel matte love for our family.
Do we?
Don't we? She didn't go for that either. So, she came up with her own idea. She decided that a colour can be light or dark, right? And this corresponds to how the love makes you feel. So if it was an innocent love, like a pure love, like the love that you're supposed to feel, then that would be light. And if it was a guilty love, then it would be dark.
Light and dark, so I guess love of chocolate is dark?
Dark indigo. Or maybe the sensation you get when you put your bare foot in the silt and it oozes up between your toes and it makes you squirm. Lovely.
You're a pervert, Steve Collis. Do you know that?
Hark who's talking, Miss Dark Nipple. So there you have it, Tar. 14 refinements for the one word. Honey, I love you with a dark green love. Or, maybe, babes, I do still love you. It's just it was bright orange and now it's moving down to the blue end of the spectrum.
Yeah, and what was she like?
Antonia? She was like you, babes. What have I said now?
Your kind of love. Is it always dark yellow, yeah?
Are you banging her?
Get out of here now.
Seriously, are you banging her? You are, aren't you?
What do you want? I can see that I'm busy.
Busy, right.
What?
You were spotted a wee guy.
Spot.
Coming out of the Dublin.
Oh, don't be absurd.
Who was that bird on the back of your bike then, so?
When?
Sunday, Leonard. Guess you were too smart to have her wearing a corker while she was riding the pill.
Sunday. My cousin was down.
Your cousin?
Mm-hmm.
And what's her name then?
Polly.
Holly. Your cousin. With all respect, Collis, you're talking through your arse.
Oh, that's something that you would know all about.
Oh, so where is this Polly then? I'd like to meet her, really.
She went back up. She came down and she went back.
You're full of shite. Stacey McHugh says you were spotted in Kilkenny drinking pints.
Stacey McHugh.
Yes, in Mount the Millers. I've got dates if you want details.
And, as far as I'm aware, there's no rule against drinking pints with students.
You want to try telling our friend Nadine that?
She has problems. We both know she has problems, especially now with the sister's anniversary coming up. Sometimes the only way to get any of them to open up is with a couple of pints. It was you who first told me that.
Michael Dan, know you having pints with the little girl?
I don't see why he'd object.
You don't? Right. That's your call, Steve. Be sure to keep this little conversation to yourself when you speak to Tom Hurley. Comprende?
Me and Quavy used to come out here.
I think you told me that last time we were here, if you remember. When did you come here?
At night, mostly. Just to get away from it all.
In the dark.
Yeah. The river looks like marble.
Daylight coming and we wanna go.
Quit it!
How did you get out here?
It's not so far along the bank. When we were in school, we used to come on our bikes. It's about 20 minutes along the river, not even.
In the dark.
Quava had eyes like a cat.
She must have.
Don't do that.
You're in a peculiar mood this evening. Hey, right. Did you ever hear Larry Kehoe on the subject of if God was a woman? No? Right, okay. So, you ready? The Bible. If God was a woman. Okay. So, in the beginning, God created heaven and earth. And the earth was in darkness and without form. And then God said, let there be light. And there was light. And then God said, oof. Could I just see the darkness again?
Ha ha.
Seriously, it's something up.
Don't. Anyway, you're more of a woman than I am.
How'd you figure that?
You're always giving me mixed signals, dude.
Now explain that, Tara. It's got to come from you. I'm your lecturer, like. It'd be pure wrong of me to take the initiative.
Right, so it's okay for you to shag your students as long as they text you? Is that what you're saying, Dr. Collis?
In the words of Larry Kehoe, you're all grown-ups.
If you really say that,
Those are his words. They're all grown-ups.
then why not just come out and say it? Why does it have to be a big secret?
Right. Okay. So what do the rest of the class going to think? They think I give you a fair mark? I'm sure our glorious dean would have plenty to say on the subject.
Fucking priest.
Tom Murphy is not a priest.
I know that, Steve.
He does dress like one, Grant.
Acts like one too. When we were young, me and Katie used to don't, okay? That night, this is where I came to find her.
Thought they found her on the ghost estate.
I found her! They didn't find her, I found her, Steve. She'd been down much deeper than I'd ever seen her, and usually it hit us both together, and they say even as babies it were like that. So, when she wasn't there, it was like I could see her, Steve, before I'd even got there.
See her hair? Literally hanging. They always say the twins have a special bond, particularly if you two had the same ups and downs, then I'm not...
You have literally no idea what I'm talking about, Dave. None of you do. You think all I have to do is say yes, snap out of it, yeah?
Okay, Sarah, we'll go.
You go. I want to stay.
Grand, then we'll stay.
I want you to go.
You're in some pissy mood tonight, you know that.
Fuck off, yeah, Steve.
Sorry, the place is it's a bit of a mess.
I appreciate you coming on the day after, Mr. Clark.
Oh, please, it's just plain Stephen, please.
Well, thanks for coming in. There's such short notice.
Yeah, is the dean coming?
Oh, I imagine Tom is having a word with Collis. He should be long.
I'll call him.
Dr. Kehoe? Nice fellow. Helpful. Actually, I'm rather glad to have to himself for a minute before Tom gets down. Did you know that when they were little, the girls used to call him Father Tom?
Huh. Is that right?
It's his man, you see. What you might call ecclesiastic. He was a twins' godfather. Did you know that?
Oh, no.
After their mother died, he was, well, wasn't always easy for a rough chap like me to raise the girls. You follow me? My sister, of course.
When you said that you wanted to have a chat, was it...
My sister Ashley. God knows Ashley had her own problem. And I take it, Mr. Collis. You know what day yesterday was?
It's just Stephen, please. Yesterday was the anniversary of Queen's
Of Queen's death. You can say the word. That's correct. Did you by any chance know where the body was found?
Wasn't it on a ghost estate or something?
On the ghost estate or something. It was. To be entirely accurate about it, she was hanging from the rafters of what was to be my show house. So I don't think there can be any damage to what worries were going through the child's head at the time. You do know, I suppose, it was herself that found the body.
Yes, I heard that it was Tara that found her.
Mr. Collis, I'm not a man to beat about the bush. I'm told frankly, if you don't mind. Now, I don't give a round a damn what's been going on all this last year between yourself and my son. Don't you? Sit there. Thank you. I don't give a round a damn what's been going on, just so long as nothing bad before it. You follow?
I don't know what you think has been going on, but I can guarantee...
Oh, I grant you, Tom Hurley may take a different view.
Right.
Now. Don't bother me now. Sit down, Mr. Collis, please. I don't know how they do things up in Dublin. And I don't care how they do things up in Dublin. All I care about, right this minute,
Is this my kind of got to Leo Kehoe? Because if he said something, then I want to know...
Kehoe has been very forthcoming. I'll say that for Tom. For all he may act the priest, he can be very persuasive when he's a mind. So please, don't insult either of us by trying to let on. You follow? You're aware that Tara's been missing since Thursday.
Missing?
You seem surprised.
Look, Mr. Maher, I don't know what you think I've done.
Might go down, if you don't mind. Look, Tara has gone missing. Naturally, with the anniversary, we're worried sick of her. We were hoping that she might be in a position to help us out.
Have you checked the ghost estate?
It's the first place we looked.
Right, please. Mr. Michael Dan, please understand it. I have not seen Tara in a week. It was her choice. To put it frankly, she broke up with me.
That's it, maybe. Whatever's been going on between you and she is something I'm prepared to overlook, so long as we can find her before anything has happened. We understand each other. We do. Good. Now, as far as I'm aware, you're the only one she's been seeing. That'll be Tom now. Is there anything you want to say to me before I let him in? Think carefully, Mr. Collis.
There is a place. It's a secret place. She used to go there sometimes. It's down by the river. You have some nerve.
Can I come in for a minute?
You have some fucking nerve.
What the fuck? What was I supposed to do? See, for the love of Christ, the girl is missing.
Yeah, I think I know that. Just what exactly was it she said to me? You know what? No. Don't answer. I don't want to know.
Did it make a difference?
I was told in no uncertain circumstances that I would not be welcome at the funeral.
Who said that to you?
Oh no, that was Michael Dan. What Tom Hurley said to me was I will make it my business to see that you never teach again. What did you come in here for, huh? To shake hands, no hard feelings like.
Fuck you, Steve.
Yeah? Why not?
Fuck you, I came here because there's one thing you might be able to help me with before you go.
Help who?
It's this, as you know. There was no note. No reason was given.
Just two angle irons from Daddy's shed. One in either pocket of that famous park that you wanted to ban. Do you remember that, Larry? Huh? Well, so?
So I took a walk. The walk touched the weir where they found the body. It was, you might call it a hunch. Anyway, there's something scrawled up there. It looked like they'd been scrawled there recently.
Under the bridge. Were they under the bridge?
Under the bridge. Now, it could have been anyone, but I'll lay odds it was Tara herself that wrote it, scrawled it, Fury. I haven't told anyone, so I don't know what it means. But I thought you might be able to help with that.
For God's sake, what did they say?
2 words. Blue blood. Any idea?